Hi everybody, and welcome to another edition of Tweens Theme with the Caledon Public Library. You might have seen a lot of these new digital escape rooms popping up. You might be wondering how to make one yourself. Today I'm going to show you a very easy method on how you can create one and that you and your friends can follow along with. So the first thing we're going to do is we go to our Gmail account, and in the top right corner you're going to see this bunch of dots here where it says Google Apps. I'm going to click on that, and you're going to click on Drive. So that's where I am right here in this screen here. The first thing you're going to want to do now is click on New, and we want to make a Google form. So we're going to go down to More, slide over here to Google Forms, and then you have a choice of either a blank form or from a template. Since we're creating our own digital escape room, we're going to go to blank form, so click on that. So after it loads up, this should be the page you see. First thing we need to do is change some settings. So we're going to go to the gear here in the top right corner and click on it. You're going to see General, Presentation, and Quizzes. Under General, there's nothing that we really have to change unless we were making a quiz. We could collect email addresses, things like that, but we don't need to do that today. Then there's Presentation. We don't want to shuffle the question order because we want people to play in a specific order that we set. And the show link to submit another response, we want to keep that on. So the main one that we have to play with today is quizzes. We want to make this a quiz. You click on that. After that, you're going to see release grade. That's fine immediately after each submission. But where it says respondent can see missed questions, correct answers, and point values, we actually don't need that, so let's shut that off. So we can go to missed questions, correct answers, and point values. So now we're going to click on Save. Perfect. So this is, you're going to see your form here, Untitled Form. Let's make this Practice Digital Escape Room. You can call it whatever you want, but make your own, of course. Okay, so that's done. And now I'm going to show you we're going to go where the questions are. Click on that. And to the right, you're going to see these 6 options here. The first one is to add another question. The second one is to import questions. That's more if you're doing a quiz, not for the escape rooms. This is for title and description. We can add images, which I'm going to show you later on, add videos, which I can show you as well, and adding more sections. So that's going to be the main one. We're going to have a lot of sections by the time you're done. So for today, let's add another 2 or 3. So you just click on that 2 or 3 times. So now you're going to see here, we have section 1 of 2, section 2 of 3, and section 3 of 3. So now let's get on to the questions. This is the bread and butter of making an escape room. For today, let's make it an easy one. So let's say, which door should you go through? Let's try that. And then here on the right, there's different types of questions that you can choose. So there's multiple choice, checkboxes, drop down, paragraph. There's actually a whole bunch of them. The easiest one to do for an escape room are multiple choice. So let's do that. So for the first one here, highlight option 1 and click door 1. So to make it more challenging, one answer wouldn't be enough. So let's go to add option 2, door 2, let's try another one, door 3, and add another one, door 4. Perfect. Okay. Oops. Spelling there. Door 4. All right. So now, important here is the required right over here. You have to make this a requirement. If you see these little 3 dots here, we can click on that. And depending what the people answer is where they would go next. So I'm going to show you that in a little while. So let's go to the next slide. So section 2, this would be if they get a wrong answer in the first one. So let's just type wrong. And for description, you entered the wrong one. Okay. For section 3, let's try, this would be right. So let's say, congratulations, you made it through the door. Perfect, okay. So let's go back. So click on this here, the three dots that I mentioned earlier, and we go to section based on answer. So if you get it, so let's say the answer that we want in this case is door number 4. Door number 4 is the right answer. So we click on this little drop-down menu here, and we go to section 3, right. So for the other ones, they're the wrong answer, so let's go to section 2, wrong. Okay, so for wrong, if they do get it wrong, you want them to be able to come back. So if they get it wrong, you want them to go back to the first question. So here it says, after section 2, continue to the next section. We want to change that they go back to section 1. So they go to section 1, practice digital escape room. Click on that. And for number 3, if they make it through, we want them to continue to the next section. So we would make a section 4, and that would be another question. So after we're done this, let's talk about image uploading. So for the first one, if we want the image at the top of our form, we could click here. If we want it after the questions, we could type here. I'm going to put it at the top. So we go here, we go to add images, and there's different types of images you can add. You can upload your own from the camera, from a website. We have to take into account copyright and licensing laws. So the easiest way to do this is Google image search, which is right here. So for the first question based on doors, let's try creepy door. Let's see what happens. Creepy door. Okay, so something like, so we could click on this, and we hit insert, and there it is. So if someone gets the question wrong, maybe they should see a different type of image. And let's try a movie here. So we could go to add video. Click on add video. So you're going to see here video search or URL. Let's type in, if you went through the wrong door, you would see a scary lion. Let's see what happens when you type on that. Type in scary lion, and let's see, let's just do the first one here. Scary man eating lions. All right, go to select. There it is. And question 3, congratulations, you made it through the door. So let's add an image to that as well. So if you make it through the door, maybe you get a prize. Let's say, try prize and see what happens when I take it. So you get a trophy. Let's see what happens. So we hit trophy here, go to insert, and this is what you would see if you do that. So now we want to actually, to preview what we made, go back to the top right here, and you're going to see the eye icon here. So we're going to click on that. And this is your preview. So your practice digital escape room. This is the picture that you uploaded. Which door should you go through? So we made door number 4, right? So let's click on one of the wrong ones and see what happens. So say you clicked on door number 1. Go to next. Wrong. You entered the wrong door. And you would see this video of, well, it was supposed to be a scary man eating lion, but you get the idea. So if we hit next, it should go back to the first form. We hit next, we're back at the first one. So let's try the right answer, which was door number 4. Click next. There it is. Congratulations, you made it through the door. And you would just keep doing this multiple times. I made one for the Caledon Library, which I had about 24 slides. And it takes about 3 or 4 hours because you want to make a nice story, you want to make it flow. Have fun with this. I mean, you can make your own your next novel with doing this. So when you're done, let's get out of this, practice. You go back. And when you're ready to publish, you go to send. And you're going to have different ways to do this. You can email it to your friends, which is always good for beta testers. You want people to practice to see what you've done. So I would do that. And when you are completely finished, you go to this little icon here, which sends a link. So you would click on you would copy this link here, and then you would paste it into any address bar, and people would get to your escape room through there. So I hope I gave you a basic understanding of how to do these digital escape rooms. I hope you have a lot of fun with it. Until the next time, everyone, I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.